Education Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Welcome back. Now we are going to be discussing Concord under the lexical part of speech. We are going to be discussing Concord and collocations. Concord and collocations. The word concord simply means agreement or harmony. It is the agreement which must exist between the subject of a sentence, whether a noun, noun phrase, or pronoun, and the verb. The rule of concord is that singular subject must be followed by a singular verb, while a plural subject must be followed by a plural verb. Talking about singular and plural subjects, or nouns and singular and plural verbs, it is important to state here that plural nouns can be recognized by the addition of s and es. S and es, or ies where necessary. Conversely, verbs that have these letters added to them are in the singular form, not plural. This is the first step towards students' mastery of Concord. Consider the following illustration on the board. We have noun, singular and plural form. We also have the verb, the singular and the plural form. Now, under the singular form of the noun, we have boy, we have match, we have toiletry. And the plural, we have boys, matches, toiletries. Remember we said nouns are pluralized by the addition of s, es, or ies. And we have it here in the first example. We have the addition of s to boy, making the s the plural marker there. We have es here, and we have ies. Then in the verb form, we have jump, we have jumps, we have jump in the plural form, we have catches in the singular form, and catch in the plural form. And in the plural singular form of dry, we have dries, and in the plural form we have dry. Remember, the first step to the student's mastery of the rule of Concord is to know that a singular noun takes a singular verb, while a plural noun takes a plural verb. When the noun has the suffix s, es, or ies, that is the plural markers behind it, definitely the verb does not carry a plural marker. And the case where the noun doesn't carry a plural marker, where it is singular, the verb that comes after it definitely carries the inflection, that is the es, the s, or the ies. The illustration above on the board says boy, the arrow points to jumps. Boy jumps, singular noun, singular verb. Boys jump, plural noun, plural verb. Match catches, singular noun, singular verb. Matches catch, singular plural noun and plural verb. Here we have toiletry dries, singular noun, singular verb. Toiletries dry, plural noun, plural verb. Other examples are going to be stated here. Let us pay attention to them. We have James plays soccer. James plays soccer. James is a person and therefore carries a plural verb. It is wrong to say James plays soccer. The right word or the right sentence is James plays soccer. It is also wrong to say Uche are pretty. Uche are pretty. It is a wrong sentence. The correct sentence is Uche is pretty. Uche is pretty. Other examples may include they cry every day. They cry every day. They is a plural pronoun of the third person. It is serving as a subject in that sentence. Cry is a plural verb. Every day. You cannot say they cries every day. It is a wrong sentence. You can also say John and James trek to school. John and James trek to school. John and James are two persons, and therefore they take a plural verb, trek. It is wrong to say James and John or John and James treks to school. It is very wrong. Note that the first person singular pronoun I and the second person singular and plural pronoun you are expected. I'll take that again. Note that the first person singular pronoun I and the second person singular and plural pronoun you are exceptions to the rule that singular subjects must take singular verbs. Whatever they are used or wherever they are used, they must take plural verbs, whether you is singular or plural. Examples are I love oranges. It is wrong to say I loves oranges. You are mad. It is wrong to say you is mad or you is mad. It is wrong to also say you ate me a lot. The correct sentence is you ate me a lot. I does not know you. I does not know you is a wrong sentence. I do not know you. The singular pronoun I carries a plural verb. Do not forget that. And the pronoun you, whether the singular form or the plural form, also carries a plural verb. They are the only two pronouns that are exceptional to the rule of Concord, which says a singular noun carries a singular verb and a plural noun carries a plural verb. The different applications of Concord are as follows. Anytime either or neither nor correlates to subject, the verb to use will be determined by the subject nearest the verb, that is, the subject that is immediately followed by the verb. That is, the subject that immediately follows nor or. Either or and neither nor. Whenever they correlate to subjects, the verb to use will be determined by the subject nearest to the verb. That is, the subject that immediately follows or no. The subject that immediately follows either of these two will determine the kind of verb, whether plural verb or singular verb. Let us take a look at the following sentence. Either James or you are sick. That is correct. It is wrong to say either James or you is sick. Either James or you are sick. Remember, we said the pronoun you carries a plural verb wherever it is used, whatever thing it may stand for, maybe singular person or plural person. It carries a plural verb. And in the case of either James or you are sick, it is wrong to say either James or you is sick. Another example is either Udo, or the boys are foolish. The boys, plural. It is the nearest subject to or. Either Udo or the boys are foolish. It is wrong to say either Udo or the boys is foolish. Another application to the rule of Concord says, when a percentage or fraction is the subject of a sentence, followed by of. It is the noun or pronoun that follows the percentage or fraction that determines the verb to use, not the percentage or fraction. If the percentage or fraction is singular, then a singular verb follows, and vice versa. Take for example, 3/4 of the students have packed in. 3/4 of the students have packed in. It is wrong to say 3/4 of the students has packed in. 60% of the class is absent, not 60% of the class are absent. Remember, in the first example, students is in the plural form and therefore carries a plural verb. And here 60% of the class is absent. The class there is in singular form and therefore the verb that precedes it should be in the singular form as well. Another application of Concord says, many are or many an. Many are or many an must be followed by a singular noun in a sentence, followed also by a singular verb. Many are or many an must be followed by a singular noun in a sentence, followed also by a singular verb. Remember, the indefinite article a or an suggests a singular noun or pronoun. It does not suggest a plural noun or pronoun. When we use the indefinite article a or an, or the definite article d, it is definitely talking about a singular entity, a singular noun. Let's take the following examples. Many a student does not read anymore. That is the correct sentence. You do not say many a students do not read anymore. Many an egg has been eaten today, not many an egg have been eaten today. Many a preacher have died lately. It's wrong. Many a preacher has died lately is the correct one. Anytime the word number is the subject of a sentence and is followed by of, it takes a plural verb if number is preceded by the indefinite articles a and a singular verb is preceded by the indefinite article d. Example: a number of students have been arrested. A number of students have been arrested, not a number of students has been arrested. It is wrong. The number of students is not known. The number of students is not known. Is correct, not the number of students are not known. Another rule says a plural noun which is the subject of a sentence will take a singular verb if it is referring to time, distance, money, or measurement. Let's take that again. A plural noun which is the subject of a sentence will take a singular verb if it is referring to time, distance, money, or measurement. Plural nouns relating to time include seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, etc. Plural nouns relating to distance include meters, kilometers, miles, etc. While plural nouns relating to money include dollars, naira, shillings, pounds, etc. While plural nouns relating to measurement include grams, kilograms, yards, liters, etc., etc. Examples of this are 10 minutes was allocated to prayers. You do not say 10 minutes were allocated to prayers. 10 yards of lace material is just enough, not 10 yards of lace material are just enough. You do not say 10 kilometers of trekking needs, you do not say 10 kilometers of trekking need to be done. It is 10 kilometers of trekking needs to be done. 10 million naira is needed for a trip, not 10 million naira are needed for a trip. Anytime any of the correlatives is used as the subject of a sentence. I'll take that again. Anytime any of the collectives is used as subject of a sentence, it must go with a plural noun followed by a singular verb. Example, a battalion of soldiers has moved to Kano. Remember, anytime a collective is battalion, then it should be followed by a plural noun, battalion of soldiers, not battalion of soldier. Battalion of soldiers. Then a singular verb, has moved to Kano, not have moved to Kano. We do not say a battalion of soldiers have moved to Kano. A troop of dancers is needed for the ceremony. A troop of dancers is needed for the ceremony. A troop is collective of dancers, plural noun, is needed, plural singular verb. Remember, we said anytime any of the collectives is used as the subject of the sentence. A troop, that is the subject of the sentence, is a troop of dancers. The collective troop is in plural form, and so the noun that precedes it must be in plural form. But then the verb that precedes this noun must be in singular form. Let us take another example. A flock of sheep has invaded his farm. A flock of sheep has invaded his farm. Another one is a swarm of locusts has been sighted from afar. Not a swarm of locusts have been sighted. That is wrong. When a collective name is used to denote a category, that is, of people, it goes with a plural verb. Example, the rich also cry. You do not say the rich or the rich also cries. You do not say the rich also cries. You say the rich also cry. You have the blind need assistance, not the blind needs assistance. The poor also feel cheated, not the poor also or always feels cheated. No. Another rule of Concord here says a collective noun may take a singular or plural verb depending on the notion one has in mind. When a collective noun is seen as an entity, it takes a singular verb, but when it is seen from the angle of the individual items that constituted the entity, it takes a plural verb. Again, a collective noun that is not performing any action takes a singular verb and a plural verb when it is performing an action. Let us look at the following examples. The police are searching for criminals. The police are searching for criminals. The police is a collective noun, a collective name for an entity. You do not say the police is searching for criminals. The action here is searching. Remember, we said a collective noun that is not performing any action takes a singular verb and a plural verb when it is performing an action. The police are searching for criminals. The police is your friend. The police is your friend, not the police are your friend. Here, police here is an entity. It is not used as a collection. It is used as an entity. The audience is too large. Correct, not the audience are too large. Audience is not performing any action, and it is a collective noun, a collective entity. When all means everything, it takes a singular verb, but when it refers to a collection of people or actions, it takes a plural verb. We'll take that again. When all means everything. When all means everything. It takes a singular verb, but when it refers to a collection of people or actions, it takes a plural verb. Example: all want to travel abroad. All want to travel abroad, not all want to travel abroad. All in this sentence here refers to people. All is set for the inauguration. All is set for the inauguration. All here refers to everything, not an entity or a particular group of people. All that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. All above means everything. Everything that glitters is not gold. We also have all is not well here. We do not say all are not well here, because all in this context means everything. Further, in the use of the Concord and collocation, we have when a singular number or noun follows every or each. As is always the case, a singular verb is used. When a singular number or noun follows every or each, as is always the case, a singular verb is used. Example is: every man wants to be the boss, not every man wants to be the boss. Each barrel costs 10 naira. Each barrel costs 10 naira, not each barrel costs 10 naira. It is wrong. However, when every or each is used in a sentence and a coordinator and links two or more subjects, a singular verb is used. When every or each is used in a sentence and a coordinator and links two or more subjects, a singular verb is used. Example: every pastor, deacon, and elder needs to attend. Every pastor, deacon, and elder needs to attend. Remember, we said when it is used in a sentence and a coordinator and is used to link more subjects. Subjects here include the pastor, the deacon, and the elders. They are subjects. We have three subjects linked together by the coordinator and, that is a coordinating conjunction. It takes a singular verb. It is wrong to say every pastor, deacon, and elder need to attend. That is the wrong sentence. Another example says every boy and girl knows the reason. Every boy and girl knows the reason, not every boy and girl know the reason. Again, each of and everyone. Each of and everyone. Every one of. Each of and every one of must be followed by a plural number and a singular verb. Example: each of the boys has a friend. Each of the boys has a friend. Each of the boys have a friend would be wrong. It would be wrong to say each of the boys have a friend. The correct sentence is each of the boys has a friend. Now we have come to the end of this session, that is Concord and collocation. A few questions are going to pop up on the screen for you to attempt. I advise that you attempt these questions and you get them correctly. However, if you have difficulties in answering these questions, please do not hesitate to go back to the video once more and review it again. Good luck.